Hi, I wanted to have you join me so that we could walk around the app together, just so you can have an idea of where you all can find some things. There's many things you can find in multiple spots, so I just figured we'd walk through it. I am on an iPhone, so it may look a little different if you have an Android. But this is the main home screen. It'll say hello and your name at the top, and then if you scroll down, it just has some information that, again, can be found multiple places. So that's just the main screen. I'm going to go to the very bottom, and on the right side is the three lines. You're going to find a lot on this area. So I'm going to go ahead and touch on those three lines, and then this is the screen that's going to come up. It's going to say your name, and then it'll say like my park tickets and passes. So the tickets that you have on your account will be there. Reserve any dining, that's where you're going to go, just like we did beforehand if you want to reserve something while you're there. Merchandise checkout, ride shows, and lightning lane entry. That you're going to be going there a lot. Mobile ordering food. Again, you'll use that a lot as well. And then chat with us while you're there. If you have any questions, you just have like a simple question that might be able to be answered, you can use that feature as well. So, if you go under my tickets, you're going to see all the different tickets. I'm connected to quite a few people, so it'll probably show somebody's tickets other than mine, which, yes, it does. So it's going to show your tickets there. Reserve dining, again, it's going to have a delay apparently. Ask you for how many people, ask you for what date. You can put in like the time, afternoon, and you'll be able to see what's available. So there is that, so you can do that. And again, if you have any meals that you are doing, you must cancel them 2 hours and let's say 5 minutes beforehand, or you will be charged $10 a person if you miss them or you don't want to do them. Now, say you guys are there that day, just if you have an idea that you're going to cancel, just make sure 2 hours before to have it canceled. So let's click the rides, shows, and lightning lane entry. That used to say something else, and just recently, if you update your app, it's going to show that. So here it's going to say your tip board. It's going to show Magic Kingdom today, Genie Plus. If you want to buy the Genie Plus, you can click purchase and get Disney Genie, and it's going to show you all the options. So today, for multiple parks, if you're doing park hopping, you have to click the multiple parks one. Magic Kingdom is always going to have the same price. Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and the Animal Kingdom, they all have their own pricing. So say I wanted to do Magic Kingdom today. I'd hit continue, and then I would click who my friends are. So since my two friends here have an annual pass, so that's why they're showing up, and then others do not. So I would just click that. Well, let's see if it'll work, actually. So we'll click that, and let's just say I'm going with Whitney, and I want to buy our Genie Plus. Okay, so great. So actually, it's just Whitney because I don't have an active park ticket. So Whitney, it's $27. We're going to continue to check out. So you would click your entire family. I obviously don't want to buy her Genie Plus for today, so I'm going to get out of that. But that's how you would do it. So you would buy your Genie Plus before 7 a.m. So at 7 a.m., you're ready to go. So it just shows you here, Magic Kingdom, today's date. There's the Genie Plus strip up in there. And then it's going to show you all of the lines and all of the wait time. So 25 minutes. The next Genie Plus is at 5:10. I'm in Texas, so I'm an hour behind. So it's really 4:20 in Disney. So that's pretty close. That's within an hour. If you want to see only the items that are Genie Plus and Lightning Lanes, we can go ahead, or the Genie Plus, you can click that, and then only the things that you can use the Genie Plus will show up. If you want the individual Lightning Lanes, you're going to have to turn that off, though, because now you'll be able to see Tron and the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So as you can see, there are many, many, many rides in Magic Kingdom. So Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, even though it's still later in the day, it's actually still available to buy the individual Lightning Lane. The next time would be at 8 o'clock. We could purchase that for $11. And then Tron right now is standby line only. There's not just a line that you can wait in line for. So you would have to do a virtual queue or buy the Lightning Lane. So that is all the options there. Say you were actually at Epcot and not Magic Kingdom. Underneath here where it says the date, click change park and you're going to see all the other options. You can click it to another park and see, what's going on there. So right now Avatar is still available for $14 and you could get on anytime. The fact that that line is 20 minutes, don't ever think you're going to see that again. I'm not sure what's happening. Usually like plus 60, like maybe it's usually an 80-minute wait. So that's wild. A little sad I am not there, or I don't think I have anybody in Animal Kingdom today either. So just going through this. So today's plans, future plans. So if you want to look to see what you have going on. So May 26th, I have a reservation at the Polynesian. If I wanted to start the check-in, I could go ahead and do that. Let's see, hotel reservations, kind of the same thing. But if I had dining coming up, then that would also be on there. So, and there's a sweet little countdown, 47 days until the trip. Virtual queue. So that is going to be for the two rides that we talked about. That will be for Tron. And then it's going to also be for Guardians of the Galaxy. The times to join the virtual queue is 7 a.m. You can try to join that first if you'd like, if you don't want to pay for the Lightning Lane. And they're just going to call you whenever the boarding group happens. It's not going to be a set time or an hour window. It's just going to be whenever your boarding group is ready. So those are those two attractions. Photo gallery, if you want to see all the pictures you've taken. PhotoPass lenses is a fun little option you'd use with filters. If you have Genie Plus, then you automatically will get those filters. It helps pass the time when you're waiting in line as well. Shop Memory Maker, you're probably going to buy that before you go there. Car locator, I don't honestly even know what that is. Save vehicle location. Isn't that lovely? So this is probably a new feature. I have not seen this before. So you can put in where you've parked if you decide to drive to the park that day. Park reservations, which we don't really need anymore. Park hours, so, they're up until June 18th, and it's very possible that these will change. Not usually, but sometimes the park hours do change after they first put them out. So just always be aware of that. So your profile links, magic bands, all that good stuff. So if you want to go to Disney, you don't have magic bands, you don't want to buy any magic bands, when you check in, you can get a card or you can set up the Magic Mobile entry. And this just it tells you what to do. You can set up your pass and then it actually allows you to add them to your Apple Wallet. So that's something that you can do if you do not want to buy magic bands. And then you'll see, help, accessibility, cast compliment. If someone was wonderful and you just want to give them a little thank you, write a cast compliment for them. If I have a photographer that just takes an extra moment to give me extra photos or something like that, we always take the moment to go ahead and thank them because they do see these. And they'll get recognition for that. So if you go to the second thing down at the bottom, it's the maps, and it automatically will pull up where you are if you're on property, or it'll pull up to Magic Kingdom. So here you can minimize and see all the wait times there. You can see the different parks. You can see where all of the different hotels are. So here's the yacht club. There's the pool they share, and then there's beach club, and then this is a little entrance that you would walk down. That's the back door entrance to get into Epcot. And here's the Skyliner that connects and takes you over to Riviera and the beach club. There's Riviera, and then here's beach club. So you can see all these fun things on there. If you go to a park, right now what's showing up at the top there with the drop down is wait times, okay? Let's click that. There's also all these other things you can click on. Characters, dining, entertainment, restrooms, all that good stuff. Characters is a fun one if you want to know where people are. Mickey and Minnie are right there. Now it's going to be getting to the point where a lot are going to be done for the day. Elsa and Anna, they're there till 6:30, but a lot of them are already done. What was I going to say? There's Joy. Okay, and Joy is there just for a little bit longer. So that's a great feature too. And then in the plus button down at the bottom, if you click on that, again, a lot of these things are repeating. Check dining, order food, buy tickets, view my Genie Day and Plus, my Genie Day. So that's going to pop up. So just go ahead and get familiar with the app, because you are going to be on here a good bit of time and you want to know where things are so you're not fumbling at the last minute. So I hope this was helpful.